What are your thoughts when you get to analyze the man versus woman war or any type of war? Let me share my thoughts. One, when we are fighting each other, there are people and entities that are benefiting from any type of war, be it white versus black, woman versus man, any type of war. It's like a distraction from what is actually happening, as they still benefit from the war itself. So it's serving two functions: to distract you from the real you, from your purpose, from finding who you are and what you are, and they get to profit of these wars. The second, and to me this is the most important one, the man versus woman war, specifically the man versus woman war, is a reflection of our internal environment. Actually, any type of war is a reflection of our internal environment. But let me speak about the man versus woman war. I feel like most people have this conflict, this internal conflict between the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And this is what is getting to be reflected to the external environment. So I feel most people are in that, where it's a conflict between their masculine and their feminine, and they don't know how to hold each in them. They don't know how to create space for both the masculine and the feminine inside them, and hence we get to see it playing outside, playing in the external environment. Yes. And this is exactly why I spoke about relationships and marriages and women taking their energy back to work on themselves and to awaken the goddess within. All women, just take your energy and work on yourself, build yourself, and awaken that goddess within. Because when you do that, you get to raise the planet's consciousness, you get to raise the planet's vibration. Because you see, when we continue talking, it's not helping anyone, it's actually fueling the war. When you get to talk and talk and talk and complain and nag and all these things, you just fuel the war. It's like you're focusing on it, hence it gets to grow and grow and grow. But my suggestion was, take that energy and awaken that inner goddess. She needs to awaken. She's been asleep for quite some time now. Yes. And it's interesting that last week I made this video about marriages and how they can be detrimental to the woman. That doesn't mean that they are not detrimental to the man, but my videos are are directed to women, addressing women. So that's why I said marriages can be detrimental to women. And when I said that, I had a response from a man, of course. And he said that what I'm saying is a westernized narrative. Yes, it's true. It's a westernized narrative. Post-colonization, our religion, our culture, our language, these things have been heavily influenced by the West, meaning even our marriage concept. they have been heavily influenced by the West. That's one thing he had to say. So yes, it's a Western narrative that we are living as a reality. Two, he said it's a feminist agenda that is being sold. Yeah, when you start talking about women's rights and whatnot, if you just start talking about women, you'll be labeled a feminist. I don't mind it. You can label me a feminist if that makes you sleep better at night. I don't care. But hey, if I was to go back, and he also said I haven't done my research, and let me address that. If I was to go back to my roots, I am a daughter of Mombi. Our society was matriarchal back then. It was matriarchal. So I am a matriarch. And if a matriarch looks like a feminist to you, well and good. But just know that I am a matriarch. But that's not even what I'm preaching. What I'm saying is, women, love yourself, respect yourself, value yourself. Tell me, what needs research there? Tell me, what needs research? Yes. So, to end this war, just take your energy and work on yourself. Work on yourself, awaken that feminine energy. And then as you're healing, as you're working on yourself, you will find the balance between the masculine energy and the feminine energy inside you. You will hold all these energies and you will know how to be whole as a masculine and feminine person. Okay? And the third thing is, I feel like war also brings about expansion, because I feel like this war is just, it just wants people to work on themselves, work on your masculine and feminine energies within. And the more we are feeling the effects of the war, the more we get polarized, and the more we now want to like work on it and bring unity again. So those are my thoughts. One, there are people and entities benefiting from these wars. Two, it's a reflection of our internal environment. And three, it's for expansion. Yeah, the grand scheme of things, it's for expansion. But there's a better place where you can be, where you just watching. Work on yourself and then you get to watch. And women know what I'm talking about. It's not anything to do with Western, South, Central, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know it. So yes, have a nice time. Love you guys, and remember to awaken that goddess within. If you want tips, come tomorrow.